Yeah, this is a team you beat twice now. Why do you feel like you've matched up so well against them in the past?
I mean, I think Sydney Dogger has a scout. I think she does a great job scouting, keeping clear perspective on, how we should approach the game defensively and offensively. And then I also just think we have a lot of connectivity. I think when we do play them, and it's not just them, it's just, that's our goal every time, is to kill a team. But I think versus them, we've connected very well, at the right time.
The past little bit of a stretch here, the defense hasn't been as locked down as it was earlier on.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a matter of fatigue, chemistry, players being in and out, or what are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, I also think because we're playing teams a little bit deeper now, people are kind of manipulating our defense as well. So I think it's, the challenge of being scouted a little bit more. But at the same time, I thought our defense honestly was pretty good last game. I thought just, letting Bonner just get a little bit loose, I think we could have protected the paint against her a little bit better off of her cuts. But overall, I thought the last game was actually pretty good.
Is there ever a hangover in a game that goes down the wire like Monday did?
There is and there isn't, because you definitely want to reflect. And for me, as I'm still, this is my first year, my job is to make sure that we show up prepared, we show up connected, and that's what I actually feel like we've done so far. Is every game I think we've tried to play our hardest. I don't ever discredit our players for not playing really, really hard. I think we play fair in terms of whether we get calls or not. I think we're fairly professional. And that comes from our leadership, that comes from the top. And I'm gonna always stand by that, because I think everyone has to do their job, and so let's just respect each other and just play hard, play fair, and at the end of the day too, have fun, right? Life is short. I love to always put that in and give them perspective of we're just here to play basketball and to show a crowd a little bit of inspiration, about how hard we play and how connected we play.
After the first two against the Storm, how impressed were you with the defense on how they guarded Neka?
Oh, really well, just because Neka is, she could score at all three levels. She expanded her game to that three-point line. She's always been an elite scorer, so just for us to show her multiple bodies, different coverages, and just, making sure she doesn't get to her spots, that's been key. Yeah, and she's playing well right now, so that's definitely a key.
When you're setting your rotations, in games, how much of that is based on the scouting report and the matchups and what you have in your preparation, and how much of it is based on who has the hot hand?
It's both.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I'm continuing to learn for myself is matchups, it's energy, it's also who's rolling, like you said. And again, I have players all down the line right now that can play heavy minutes.
Yeah.
So I have a unique challenge compared to other coaches. My bench could be all starters if they wanted to, right? So again, we play basketball where it's just based on reads, so that's why it's also easy to kind of manipulate our lineup a little bit.
And then you've talked a little bit about consistency from officiating this year. I'm just kind of curious, what kind of solutions do you see? Because this has been something I feel like people in the league have talked about for a bit. What kind of solutions do you see towards a more consistent day-to-day?
Yeah, again, I kind of go back to what I can control. And so as I'm learning and growing into this league, I just want to make sure that our team controls, like I said, their emotions, to be professional with calls. That's number one, and myself. And then we just make sure we put out a great connected team to where we're playing hard, we're playing connected, we play for each other more importantly, and then at the end of the day, they call what they call, and we move on. So that's my thing, is let's control what we can control, and let's really try to go out with a win or die mentality.
This being the last game for a week, do you have to think about your rotations a little bit differently? Do you want everybody to see minutes today, or is it just going to go based on the matchup and how the game flow is?
We always try to play to win, no matter what. And so that's, again, what Marissa asked is how do you do it? It could be based off of who's flowing. It could be based off of the units of connectivity, who's hot, the matchups, all of that I'm adjusting. And what's great is my players all have open minds. Coach, if you play me 1 minute, I'm ready. If you play me 10 seconds, I'm ready. If you play me just for a rebound, like we did with Monique Billings and Temi, hey, get that rebound, and we subbed in Veronica at the end, for that need three. So again, they don't care; they were ready to go, and you saw that, and so that's what it means: play to win. Yeah.
I'm curious when, just kind of based off that, how often do you like project a matchup to be a certain way and you're surprised, like it goes completely in a way you don't expect, especially when you're playing teams for the first, second time?
Yeah, I mean, again, it also goes, if you flip it for them,
Yeah.
they're rolling,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we never can predict. That's why the numbers are the numbers and the averages are the averages.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a chess match, but at the end of the day, like our staff, we always prepare for different type of lineups and different type of, we don't just have the first matchup, we have second, third
Yeah.
matchup.
Mhm.
And again, health too.
Right.
That's why we're in such a great spot right now and why I think we're playing so hard
Mhm.
is because we're all healthy. So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
all right,
Natalie.
thanks you guys.